SEMA 2017, hanging with Kyle.
What's up?
We just finished a big presentation.
We did.
We showed everybody our Camrys, and we thought, why don't we take like a little walk down Camry memory lane here?
Camry Lane, that's right.
That's exactly what it is, because you know, it's hard to appreciate where you're going if you don't know where you've been.
That's right. In 1983 with the first gen Toyota Camry here, it all started.
See, now you were born when?
85.
Okay, see, I was born in 80, and I remember seeing these Camrys out on the street because once people realized, like, oh my gosh, these are great cars, you saw them everywhere. And I love because it's such an 80s style with a big check velour.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that.
You know what that is,
Of
though.
course.
Like, you would put that in like a station wagon.
How could you not? How could you not? All right, second gen comes out 87. This was another one of those cars that I'm sure you remember. This was that car that people said, oh my gosh, I can have a really nice car and it's not going to fall apart in 2 years.
I think about the affordability and the dependability as like key number one for all the Toyota consumers that have bought in Camrys over the years, right? So, and I think you still get that today, obviously, too.
Oh, totally. Third gen, this rolled out in 92. This one's in 94. This actually was our friend Steve Applebaum's old car, which is
nice.
hilarious.
Is that right?
But these cars, my sister, her favorite car ever, she had a 94 that she just loved.
I've gotten colors over the years.
It's like a rainbow road here. Fourth gen came out in 97.
Yeah.
And this car was the best-selling car for 4 years running. Like this
and
car.
They sold 394,000 models of this one in 1997. Do you know that?
That's a ton.
That's a ton. In 97.
That's huge, right? But they didn't stop there. They said, let's keep trying to make these things better, more reliable, safer, everything. So we got the fifth gen. Now this car is a big deal. Do you know why?
This car is a big deal, and I do know why.
Why?
This is the 10 millionth car, Toyota Camry, built. And so
in North America.
North America, of course. Yes, we all see that by the logo there on the hood. But
isn't that crazy?
It is crazy to think that they came that far in that short time period of 10 million cars.
10 million
Camrys
in 02.
One nameplate,
right?
Camry.
Isn't that crazy?
10 million.
The sixth gen, excuse me.
Car.
This car was a big deal.
And it's a big deal because of the Toyota Camry being a hybrid edition.
That's right.
First time with the hybrid back in 2007. Second cool thing about the 2007 Camry is
what?
This was the first time that it was introduced into the NASCAR ranks.
Oh, that's right.
And being in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series back then, now the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, and being a part of the 2008 Camry drivers, I was the first one to take Toyota Camry to victory lane in NASCAR. So got to make sure I plug that in there.
Come on. See, that's awesome. That's cool. When you look back at your history with the Camry too, that's a hugely important part of their history in racing together.
It is. With Camry's history in racing, I mean, it started with the NASCAR Cup Series, of course, and with us at Joe Gibbs Racing and with Red Bull Racing and some of the other teams that were there as well too, Michael Waltrip Racing. It's come a long ways, and we've won a lot of races ever since then. So there's been a lot of cool events and a lot of cool wins. Denny Hamlin, Daytona 500, myself with the first one, picking up Toyota's first championship with what? With right here.
That's right.
The 7th generation Camry.
The 2015. The champ. That never gets old, does it?
No, that never gets old. So that was a really, really special year. Love this car, all for those special reasons. And,
do you know what? This car had 2,000 parts that were completely re-engineered before the car was released, because they care that much about always making them better.
Always moving forward.
That's it.
Right?
That's it. And how could you not move forward to this beautiful
beauty.
Thing, the 7th gen, the all-new 2018 Toyota Camry. I just happen to have the keys.
I love the color to this thing. I love the 2018 Camry. Look at the styling on the nose of this thing. I mean, we got to that. You know what's cool about this car too is the race car was designed first, and then it became a production car, and then it was sold to the general public after we were able to put it out there on the road, or out on the racetrack.
Yeah.
So this is
and that's
really,
huge,
really cool.
man. But Calty Design spent that time to say, all right, let's make sure that when we win on Sunday and we sell on Monday, let's make sure those cars are actually the same. Like they look the same.
They do. You can put a cup car right next to this thing. They resemble one another like to the T. So it's
not
perfect.
Stickers. And it's real stuff.
And it's edgy styling. It's cool. It's aggressive. It's awesome. People in their rearview mirrors on the street rolling down the highway are like, what is this car behind me? And they're like, man, it's a Camry. That's cool.
When the LEDs come up on you at 300 horsepower V6, like, come on.
Look at this thing. Check it out inside.
And inside, it is so nice. Come take a look. I prefer the red leather interior.
Red leather. You like the edgy, loud.
Yes.
But this is a blue car. You can't have red.
You're
interior
right.
With a blue.
And
I
I saw your Rowdy edition. You know,
Rowdy
it was black
edition.
on black.
Yep.
I like your style there. But I mean, everything about this car inside is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I just smile thinking, man, to come so far in such a short amount of time. I mean, 83 was not that long ago.
83 was not that long ago. You know what 83 was. I don't, but I know what 85 was. And it wasn't that long ago. So it's just amazing with the technology and everything else, and the dash and the car, the computer and all that. The sound system with JBL and the awesome audible that they have in these things these days. I mean, it's just it's an amazing piece.
It really is. You know what I can't wait for?
What's that?
When you and I get to go take our Camrys that we built and actually go cruise on the streets with them.
We can go cruise on the streets. Let's do it safely, though. Seat belts and speed limits first, right?
Always.
Always.
Always. Dude, thanks for hanging with me.
Yeah, right on. I appreciate that. That was a cool trip down memory lane, Rhett. Appreciate that, man. And looking forward to taking the new 2018 Toyota Camry to the NASCAR Championship here in a couple weeks.
Do it.